Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Daily Dime series of the Dropping Dimes podcast. This is now our 16th episode, and for today's episode, we have all the games, including the very exciting game between the Nuggets and the Dallas Mavericks. And for our quick dimer thoughts, yes, sir, it seems like there's a big possibility that the Supersonics will be back soon, and that is what we're going to be talking about later. And of course, we still have the top plays of the night. Yes, sir, the Dropping Dimes podcast Daily Dime series starts right about now. Yes, sir. So, welcome back to the Dropping Dimes podcast Daily Dime series. Again, if you haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you can follow all the episodes of the podcast. And then feel free also to share the video, leave a comment, and smash on the like button. Okay, so welcome back, Dimers. Welcome to episode 16 of the Daily Dime series. Again, if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook and also on Instagram, where you can also catch the episodes there. Then you may also follow us on Twitter and Pinterest. And then for those who are still fond of listening to the podcast, just merely listening, then you can still catch it on Spotify and Anchor. So let's kick off the episode with a travel back in time. So here it is, our travel back in time. So that this was 31 years ago, January 8th, 1980. No, not just 30. We're talking about 41 years ago. I'm sorry. 41 years ago when the Iceman, George Gervin, yes sir, dropped 53 buckets against the Denver Nuggets in a 137-134 win. The Iceman was very smooth, as always. He dropped 53 against the Nuggets. So that is it for the travel back in time. Let's now proceed to our Spin and Dime segment. Okay, so for our Spin and Dime segment, again, this is in collaboration with Sports Daily News. You can follow them on Instagram at sports_daily news_. So we have the Cavs beating the Grizzlies 94-90. And then the Brooklyn Nets, the undermanned Nets, no KD, no Kyrie, beating the Sixers. Sixers are now 7-2 with that loss. And then arguably the best game of the night, Dallas versus Denver. Luka Magic was fantastic as always as they pulled off the win. The Blazers blew out the Timberwolves 135-117, and the Lakers losing to the San Antonio Spurs 118-109. So let's now go to our featured games. We have 4 featured games for today. Okay, let's start off with this one. Oh, there it is. Nice pass by Andre Drummond to Ike Okoro. And Ike Okoro called game. That was it. After that dunk by Ike Okoro. So the Cavs won 94-90. Cedi Osman, yes sir. Cedi 16-5-7. Larry Nance Jr. 18-3-4. Andre Drummond had a monster night, 22 points, 15 boards, and 3 dimes. While Brandon Clark had 14-9-2. Grizzlies just trying to survive without almost like half of their team. And then Kyle Anderson had 10, 8, and 2. And Jonas Valanciunas had 17 points, 10 boards, and 3 dimes. Let's now proceed to our second featured game. Okay, so for our second featured game, we have the Nets versus the Sixers. Yes, sir. So even without Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, who were both out, Harris LeVert stepped up together with Joe Harris as they pulled off the win. So these were the results, or this was the result rather. The Nets winning 122 to 109. Harris LeVert had 22, 7, and 10. Joe Harris, what a game. 28, 6, and 4 for the sharpshooter. Jared Allen continues to play well, 15, 11, and 3. Jake Milton was indeed making them shake. He had 24, 1, and 7. While Tobias Harris had 17, 8, and 4, and Joel Embiid had 20, 12, and 3. More problems for the Sixers as Seth Curry was confirmed to be positive for COVID. So not good news at all for the Sixers. Let's now go to the third featured game. Sir, so this was the most exciting of the games. Luka Magic to Maxi Kleber. Yes, sir. The best kept secret showed up, and look at the Dallas bench celebrating that shot. Nice dish as well by Luka Doncic as the Mavericks beating the Nuggets 124 to 117. Luka Magic at 38, 9, and 13. Yes, looking like the preseason, like the projected MVP that we all thought he would be eventually. And then Dorian Finney-Smith had 14, 8, and 2. Maxi Kleber. He's no longer with my fantasy team, but I'm happy that he's balling 9, 8, and 3, including that big shot. And then my guys right here, the Joker. Thank you, Joker. 38, 11, and 4. Thank you also to Jamal Murray. 21, 4, and 9. Gary Harris. Maybe someone would like to pick him up. 15, 4, and 1. Unfortunately for my Nuggets, they lost 124, 117. So let's now go to the fourth featured game. And yes, sir, it's DJ going in and slashing through. I don't know if they call it DeJounte or DeJounte. Doesn't matter. DJ can ball. Murray and the Spurs beat the Lakers. Sir, 118 to 109. LaMarcus Aldridge had a big game. 28, 5, and 3. 3, right? And then DeJounte, doesn't matter. All we know is that Murray can play 18, 8, and 2. DeMar DeRozan had 19, 4, and 8. LBJ, typical LBJ night with 27, 6, and 12. AD had 23, 10, and 3. And Kyle Kuzma had a double-double, 13, 10, but did not have a single time. So that is it for our featured games and for the Spin and Dime segment. Thank you again to Sports Daily News for always collaborating with us. And by the way, congrats again to Sports Daily News for the 1,200 followers. Yes, sir. Now let's go to our quick dimer thoughts. Yeah, so these are the quick dimer thoughts. This is how we dime. Yes, sir. And for today, we will be talking about none other than the possibility of the possible return of the Seattle Supersonics. Yes, it's about time to bring back the Sonics. And I'm not inventing this. This is a news coming from Brian Windhorst himself in an article here from ESPN. So let me just tell you about that article. So Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin, pretty optimistic about the NBA's return to Seattle. Yes, Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin. This is according to Brian Windhorst. That Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkin has spoken with the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver and is pretty optimistic that the city is moving towards landing an expansion franchise to replace the Supersonics. Silver said in a news conference last month that the NBA was dusting off its long dormant expansion consideration and had put more time into the concept during this current pandemic. He also spoke with Durkin shortly thereafter, and the mayor reaffirmed the city's desire to land a team. The Supersonics, of course, we all know, relocated and became the Oklahoma City Thunder after the 2007-2008 season. This was the rookie season of the second season of Kevin Durant and the rookie season of Russell Westbrook. So of course it was indeed very good news for the city of Seattle that they are really thinking of having an expansion team. That is according to Mayor Durkin. So super solid news here. Just the possibility of having the Sonics back really is super exciting. Brings back a lot of those super good memories. Gary Payton, Deshaun Kemp, and then, the guys like loyal guys like Nate McMillan. How about Detlef Schrempf, right? Percy Hawkins. And then Vin Baker had his time there as well. A lot of really fun times. And even before that, when we weren't even born yet, the Sonics were such a fun team as well. Had a championship. They won a championship as well in the 70s. So it's really nice to see that, just to think of it, that it is possible. So I hope this really happens. Let's hope Adam Silver and Mayor Durkin can make this happen. And it will really make a lot of people very, very. So looking forward to seeing the Seattle Supersonics back in the NBA. Okay, so that is it for our quick timer thoughts. Let's now go to my favorite segment, the top plays of the night. Okay, so for the top plays of the night, let's start first with number 5. Sure. Here we go. At number 5, we have this block by Brandon Clark. What a block by the young fellow. That's how you. That is against what? Andre Drummond? Oh my. Nice block here. And look at the hops. What a block by Brandon Clark. Let's now go to number 4. At number 4, we have this play from Tobias Harris. Tobias all the way and making it look too easy. Tobias Harris. Nice steal. And then, of course, a breakaway. Hammered. Dunk. Now let's go to number 3. At number 3, we have Luka Magic. Luka passing it on to Josh Richardson. And then Dorian Finney-Smith. Oh my goodness, where did he come from? Dorian Finney-Smith. Wow. Let's look at that one more time. Wow. The extension by Finney-Smith. Let's now go to number 2. And then at number 2, we have this play from the best kept secret, Maxi Kleba. There you go. Nice dish by Doncic. But Luka, the willingness to give it up even in crunch time, trusting his teammate. And Maxi Kleba delivered. Let's now go to number 1. At number 1, it's all about this guy. He's back. Luka Magic putting on a show. Look at, oh my goodness, making it look too easy. That is what you call Luka Magic. What a move by Doncic. And those are the top plays of the night. Let's see that one more time. Luka. Oh, looking like the MVP. Nakakaluka. Now let's go to this one. Okay, so for our shoutouts again, many thanks to our. I just uploaded just before like a few hours back the Spotify exclusives, and there I thank the people who have been supporting the podcast since day one, and I wanna thank them personally here. For Arvin Alimboyao, my main man, Kevin Cruz. And then we also have Bob Lawrence Caridad, Sylvester Del Rosario, TJ Valenton, and all of these guys, they were listening. And of course, my best friend, Dr. Keith Segovia. How can I cannot even, it's a sin if I forget him. They were like supporting the podcast when it was just literally a podcast. No one was listening to it. It was just like a recording, no organization whatsoever, but they were listening to it. And that is what I call pure love. That is what we call support. So thank you again to these people. And then, of course, thank you also to our, ever supportive sponsors, Yo and Yes, to Love and Inspire, also Snuggle Moments PH. The snuggle is real. And then thank you as well to T-shirt Printing Manila, Pago T-shirt Printing Manila, thank you. And then to Gift Mo PH, by the way, happy birthday, advance happy birthday to my sister who's running Gift Mo PH. Gonna be celebrating her birthday on January 10. Happy birthday, Bing. And then, of course, thank you as well to Esquina, Cebu, and Lex. They're all the Bellylicious lechon happens. Okay, so let's end the episode with this one. Yes, sir. So again, for those who haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you can follow all the episodes of the Dropping Dimes podcast. Yes, feel free to also leave a comment and smash on the like button and also share the video as well. Again, if you love basketball and if you love the NBA, this channel is the one for you. Okay, so that is it for the Daily Dime series, episode 16 of the Dropping Dimes podcast. This is J.I. Dimes, and I think and I hope I will always say this, nakakaluka ka talaga, Mr. Doncic. Keep safe, everyone.